Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Hoop Headlines, your premier source for all things NBA DFS. I'm your host today, and we're diving into this week's playoff games with a look at top plays and strategy. Let's get started. The playoffs are here, folks, and the action is heating up. We've got three big matchups tonight: OKC at Den, CLE at IND, and let's take a closer look at each one of these series. First up, we've got the Nuggets leading the Thunder 2-1 in this series. And what a matchup it is. Jamal Murray, the point guard who's been on fire lately, is looking to continue his hot streak against the Thunder. He scored at least 29 shots in 3 games against Indy while playing over 35 minutes a night. Now, I know what you're thinking, can he do it again? Absolutely. But let's not forget about the other key player in this matchup, Donovan Mitchell. The perennial all-star has shown up in the postseason before, and we should expect more of the same here tonight. With a limited workload during the regular season capped his production, but if he takes 25-30 shots and plays 35-40 minutes, he's going to be above 10K. Now, let's shift gears to the Cavaliers at Pacers. This series is tied up 2-1, and we've got some fantastic DFS options on both sides of the ball. Evan Mobley is looking like a must-play for the Cavs, with 58 DK points in their Game 3 victory over Indy. He's an all-around gem who collected 18 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. That's a fantasy stud right there. But what about Chet Holmgren? The young Thunder forward has been on fire lately, scoring at least 32 DraftKings points in 8 straight outings. He's got at least 40 fantasy points in 5 of those games, including 7 matchups with the Nuggets this season. This is a player who shines when he's out there for a full allotment of minutes. Now, let's talk about the biggest player on both sides, Nikola Jokic and Alex Caruso. The Joker is always a force to be reckoned with, scoring at least 50 DraftKings points in his last game before dipping under 20 DK points in his previous 2 matchups. That shows just how absurd he can be, establishing a 50-point floor during the regular season while flirting with a 70-point average. And then there's Caruso, who's always been a bit of a wild card in DFS contests. But he's also consistently scored at least 26 DraftKings points in 6 of his last 9 outings. He may not be the most consistent player, but when you look at his price tag, it's hard to fade him entirely. Finally, let's talk about Max Strus and Andrew Nembhard. These guys are must-roster players for the Thunder and Pacers respectively. Porter had a strong game in Game 3 and showed why he was $7K all season long. If he takes double-digit shots and plays at least 30 minutes, he'll be one of the best values on this slate. In conclusion, we've got an exciting matchup tonight that's packed with top DFS plays. Whether you're looking for a consistent performer like Evan Mobley or a wild card like Alex Caruso, there's something for everyone in these 3 matchups. And remember to stay up to date on all the latest news and updates from Hoop Headlines. We'll be back after this break with more NBA analysis.